Welcome to the Early Access Is It Worth It series, where we take a look at the good and bad of an early access game and see where it might be going in the future. I'm your host, Raven Wright, and today we'll be taking a look at Runescape Dragonwilds, a game recently released by Jagex, known for their popular MMORPG, RuneScape. So, let's get down to it. RuneScape Dragonwilds is a third-person, open-world survival crafting game released into early access by Jagex on April 15th, 2025. As with many games in this genre, you get to create your character. And as long as your fanfic character only includes a choice of body type A or B, one of 8 different skin tones, and a handful of hair and face options, then you're all set. But all joking aside, they'll probably add in more customization options as early access continues, or whenever the game is fully released, so it's not that big of an issue. So your story starts off with a wise old wizard pulling you through time and space to the mystical magical island of Ashenfall, which is ruled by dragons who, well, we'll get to what they do to you later. He says he's in search of a hero, but, he starts you off with collecting sticks and stones, so, the regular heroic deeds. Your journey begins with, as many survival crafting games, going out and collecting sticks and stones to form basic tools rather than, hurt people's emotions. Instead, you learn how to destroy Mother Nature in the most efficient way you possibly can, until you come across magic and realize that there are whole new levels of destruction available to you, like flinging magical axes to fell trees, shattering stones with a thought, or collecting water. Sorry, that last one wasn't actually magic. It's just magical to me. Please, Jagex, don't change this. This is perfect. This is the most beautiful animation I have ever seen, and if you take it out, I'll be deeply sad. In all honesty, though, RuneScape Dragonwilds has a very good foundation for a survival crafting game. Its combat feels really good, if not a little bit too easy, because dodging, you don't even really have to time it right. If you dodge at basically any time during an enemy's attack animation, it seems to count as a dodge, so that might need a little bit of tweaking. The crafting is easily understood, and even though ranged and magic skills are labeled as coming soon, the linear leveling skills is actually really a nice break from the sometimes overdone passive and active skill trees, which can take a lot to get kind of used to. Look at Path of Exile and come back to me with your trauma later. The environments look really nice, with the models and animations being very well done right now, and you have your trees and grass swaying in the wind as shadows move across the ground as the sun goes across the sky. It's great. It's a very good-looking game. So far, I've only really played about 10 hours of it, and I've had a really good time. The 10 hours have gotten me to building my first base, exploring most of the first 3 regions, and advancing into bronze equipment. The magic system in Dragonwilds is actually quite fun. It has a wide variety of spells that you unlock through progression through the other skills. For instance, a spell you learn fairly early on is called Astral Projection, which it allows you to fell trees in a single cast of the spell, or if you're good enough, you can actually line them up and fell multiple trees at once. In fact, fairly soon into the game, you also unlock teleportation between lodestones, which for the small cost of 32 stones, 20 ruin essence, and a very heavy vault core, you can place anywhere you want in the overworld. But unlike games like Valheim, you're not restricted from teleporting if you have magic blocking ores in your pants, like copper or tin. You can freely teleport anywhere you like until you run out of lost stones because you didn't realize that teleporting once causes it to go from costing 5 rune stones to 23, and then you have no more. Though this actually appears to have been updated already from when I originally streamed this game to when I'm writing this script, which is only like a week. And that's kind of just how early access games go. They're constantly changing, constantly getting updated. There are several interesting and sometimes kind of annoying mechanics in the game. like the goblin hunting party that likes to show up and either attack you each night, or the greater war party of goblins whose sole purpose in life is to destroy everything you've built. There's a dragon which likes to rain down acid on you as you run through the open world. That one is actually a nice event, though. It kind of spices things up. The dragon, however, is an interesting mechanic because though it will kill you quite quickly with its acidic poison, it won't actually destroy any of your structures, which is unique and actually quite refreshing because it won't destroy my magnificent bungalow built upon the ancient ruins of the Ruin School, so the goblins couldn't reach it anymore and destroy it. And as long as you have a roof between you and the dragon, its acid doesn't matter anymore. Overall, I would definitely say that Dragonwilds is worth playing in early access, but it feels like a game that most people are going to put down after about 10 to 15 hours and just wait until 1.0. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you want more of this content. Apparently that helps or something. I'll be releasing more videos like this on early access games and kind of just my opinions on them. You can always just catch my streams live on Twitch at Ravenright or here on YouTube. And as always, wherever you are in the world, have a good morning, afternoon, or night. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.